Technology as such cannot be isolated from the use to which it is put. The technological society is a system of domination which operates already in the concept and construction of technique. This was said by Herbert Marcuse, a German-American sociologist and philosopher who was part of the first generation of Frankfurt School, which were a group of researchers who supported the theories of Hegel, Marx, and Freud. Herbert Marcuse made an article called Some Social Implications of Modern Technology, in which he reflected and proposed the idea of technological rationality, which revolves around the previously mentioned quote. Technological rationality states that once technological advances are fully implemented into a society, it will ultimately change the notion of what is considered rational within that society. And this may be true since technology has proven to manipulate the environment in which it is placed in, creating a disrupting relationship between what is rational and what has adjusted itself to be considered as rational. In his book, One-Dimensional Man, Marcuse gives a lot of examples in which he proves his theory of technological rationality in various facets of life. One example of this could be labor, in which technology, rather than freeing the proletariat class, has made their enslavement stronger by the classist system, and the worker associates himself or herself more strongly with the factory rather than his or her class, and the factory owners become bureaucrats in a corporate machine. The so-called master-slave relationship between worker and factory owner no longer exists, and the factory owner loses his or her power and the technicians and scientists become the new authority. In his book, he also says the quote mentioned before referring to the totalitarian characteristics of this society, and how because of this there cannot be a notion of neutrality in technology. As it is said previously, technology can't be separated from the use it is given thanks to the system of domination in technological society, or totalitarianism. In my opinion, this quote is perfectly embodied in the example of how labor has been changed by technology. And this is all about how important the role of ethics is in technology, and about how, as it is stated in technological rationality, what is viewed as ethical in a society can be changed when a new technology is implemented. And this, although it may be true, or it has been proven to be true, in my opinion, is not right. It is not okay that something as big as technology change our ideals, and the reason why I think this is wrong is because it would be right if technology made us change in a good way, but it is not like that. It is proven that technology has changed our ideas in a bad way, not good, and it is said before, even though the technological rationality is true, I can't agree with the fact that it stays that way. To sum up everything that has been stated, technology has to have an ethical framework to ensure that it works ethically and for good, in my opinion, because either way it will continue to disrupt our values and it will always change what we think is rational or ethical, as Marcuse said. And I think that it is something that we have to work on as a society, some rules that ensure that technology will be used for good and for good only. Because if we continue like this, it only proves how malleable and naive we are as a society, which is completely unbelievable. Being changed and managed by something that we invented, that's only a thing that humans are capable of.